shots, and I mean a lot. You over there looking sober, and you cannot look me over. Boy, I've been ballin' since 98. Look at the form, it's kinda great. It's to the point where it's no debates. Back then, niggas still ball like 23.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the locker room. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. We are coming back to the show. Actually one of the shows that started it all, fellas. One of the originators. But we are here in the locker room, and I have with me here my boy Pharaoh and my boy Brooklyn. Fellas, how y'all boys doing today?
Man, we feeling great, man. I'm feeling
doing wonderful, bro. How's everybody doing?
Let's go. I'm glad everybody doing good, man. It smells like everybody breath smell good in this motherfucker, so ain't nobody breath stinking. Let's get right to it. We got a lot to talk about, man, especially when it comes in the world of sports. So I want to make sure that everybody's happy, you know what I mean? Because I want to ruin a lot of nights tonight, man. Especially you Bills Mafia fans. I hope that you aren't too angry about how it's about to go tonight, but it's about to go there tonight. Fellas, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get to it, man. For the first...
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, let's get to it, man. For the first...
Speaking of things that stink.
For the first conversation of the day, we are not talking about Bills. We are talking about Malcolm Brogdon, who elected to retire this year. And after his 9th season, has elected to let it all go. Fellas, I'm not sure how you feel about this. I've never not cared about something so bad in my entire life. But Malcolm Brogdon, he's a hooper. You know what I'm saying? He can hoop. It's not like he can't hoop. Malcolm Brogdon can hoop. You know what I'm saying? But he decided that he was done after this year. So, fellas, how do y'all feel about Malcolm Brogdon leaving it all on a hardwood? Pause.
Wild.
Yeah, man. I said I couldn't. At that point, it was over.
I mean, okay. You're right. Matthew Brogdon can't hoop, but I mean,
it's Malcolm. It's Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah. I mean,
that says everything, doesn't it? Yo, Malcolm Brogdon was he was a certified hooper though. Let's not do that. Like, he was a certified hooper. He did.
He was.
He averaged 15 for his career. He was a 6th man of the year.
Rookie of the year, same year.
Yup, he helped them boys get to a winning record in Boston. So it wasn't like he was just some dirt. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely wasn't some dirt. So, you know what I mean?
No.
Black room.
He wasn't no dirt. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that. You know? But it's Malcolm Brogdon at the end of the day. So shout out to Malcolm Brogdon. He did retire, leaving the Knicks with a lot of confusion. If I was the Knicks, I'd be tight. You couldn't talk to me if I was the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't say that. You couldn't say a word to me if I was the Knicks. You couldn't say a word to me. You wait until... I'm sorry, y'all. We started off a little bit slow, but you wait until pretty much the off season when everybody else is signed up to retire. I mean, at this point in time, like, there's nobody to pick up. He was supposed to be the backup point guard behind Jalen Brunson, who you know has a clear history of being injured at his size, playing rough basketball.
Yeah. Right.
So, I mean, the expectancy is that he's going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the expectancy is. He's going to get hurt. So for him not to show up, I mean, bro, that's diabolical. That's diabolical.
You did it right before the start. That's really the only downside. Otherwise, it was a non-guaranteed contract. So they still keep all their money, but now who do I spend it on?
Who do you spend it on?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh no, Shooter's already gone. I mean, everybody's already done. So I mean, like, you literally have no money to spend on anybody else. Like this is one of the most disrespectful ways to retire I've ever seen. Like, it was a big fuck you to the Knicks, essentially.
Pretty much.
You know. But if we really want to move on, fellas, we can move right along. And we're gonna move right along to Russell Westbrook. Fellas, Russell Westbrook has came to a 1 year agreement. A 1 year agreement with the Sacramento Kings. The 9-time All-Star and former MVP will officially sign 1 year at a veteran's minimum contract deal Thursday. Sources tell ESPN. Once finalized, he will have joined his 7th franchise ahead of his 18-year career. So we had a conversation about this on Point A, Point B, talking about why he wasn't in the league up to that point, right? And I feel like there was a lot of limitations when it came to his abilities, but now he has somehow desperately found a team to be able to take him onto a contract. And what's fucked up about this is that they have a young point guard in Davion Mitchell, or young guard in Davion Mitchell, and they also signed just signed Dennis Schroeder. Exactly.
Oh. So what was the point of signing Westbrook? Because I'm like you just said, they got a young guard that, you know, they can start developing him to be the solid starter. So you're gonna take time away from him and time away from Schroeder, who can actually shoot. And I'm not trying to sit here and dump on Westbrook and whatnot, but that move makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Because now you telling your young guard, you might be telling him that you don't have confidence in him. So that move made no sense. Like you might have hurt your team doing that.
Man, last year Sacramento ranked top 5 in offensive, like their whole rating. And with their on-ball, with Westbrook on-ball tendencies, it's just going to hurt that. And everything with Fox and Westbrook, if they ever even get on the field together, the spacing itself, I don't even understand how that's going to even be a concept that you can say, yeah, let me take my young talented like stars that I have and that's actually scoring and put Westbrook next to them.
Yeah, I don't get it. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. Yeah, but I don't get it, man.
He's firing up like.
Yeah, no, for a backhand, right? For a good joint. There we go.
Hey, go ahead, Tone. Say it. Lakers at 5.
Lakers at 5. You know, it just, you know what's crazy is that you look at this team and it's like, wow, what a fall off. What a fall off from what they had with De'Aaron Fox, and from what this team could have been, right? Having Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, you're just like it doesn't look good now at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you. Davion Mitchell doesn't get those minutes, along with Malik Monk, who they wanted to have at point guard, running some point guard minutes as well, and Zach LaVine, who also was on the ball. And I was looking at this year to be the year where Zach LaVine could take a jump due to the fact that, like, it was going to officially be pretty much his team, and DeMar DeRozan's 1 year older at this point, right? There's no De'Aaron Fox there, and so you want Zach LaVine to have a high usage rate. Right, you want him to have a high usage rate. Malik Monk is a catch and shoot player who can do some on the ball work, but at the end of the day, Malik Monk is a catch and shoot player. Davion Mitchell can definitely handle the ball, but you want Zach LaVine to have a high usage rate, so that way you can be able to use him as a trading piece. Either buy at a trade deadline so you can be able to get some picks for the next year, or by the end of the season have him be enough of a trade value to get rid of him and DeMar DeRozan. But now you get a player like Westbrook with a usage rate that's damn near in the 30s every year. Like, what do you expect to do with that? Westbrook holds on to the ball like nobody business, and like when he's on the floor, expect him to have the highest usage rate.
Yep.
with the highest turnovers.
Not effectively. Yeah, he can't catch shoot effectively. So for him to do anything on the court, he has to have the ball in his hands most of the time.
So Zach LaVine can do it. So he's turning Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan into spot up shooters.
Essentially, yes. So I don't understand it. I don't like it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
We also have to talk about Sabonis. Sabonis can actually spread the floor though.
Sabonis can spread the floor from the mid range. I mean, he can hit a three. Don't get me wrong. I just don't trust him to be that guy. You know what I mean? Who's going to be like leading your team, bro? Like, are we like? What are we talking about right now? Like, what are we? Like, you know what I mean? Is he leading your team? Do you want Sabonis leading your team? He can't have the ball in his hand. He can't bring it down the court. He can't bring it down the court. A lot of their offense when Mike Brown was there, because Mike Brown now is the coach of the Knicks, right? When Mike Brown was there, a lot of what they did was they would catch the ball at the free throw line, do handoffs, screen handoffs, right? Which will allow for a quick roll to the basket and things of that nature. But at this point in time, you can't even do that. I mean, like, it's just not with Westbrook, bro. They don't respect Westbrook to hit a three. So like, if I see Sabonis at the free throw line, I'm not even checking it.
Nope, not at all.
So I mean,
just make your offense worse.
Which seems to be Westbrook's MO every year, right? How bad can I make a team? So I don't know. I can go on for hours about this by breaking this down analytically, and this ain't like point A, point B where I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of energy about it. But I felt like, you know, like, goddamn, bro, like, what? Like, how does this make the Kings better?
It doesn't.
It does
at all. It makes it worse.
Well, I apologize, y'all. I ain't want to
culturally, locker room wise, every way. I don't see any improvement that Westbrook actually brings to any team.
No, because you're taking the ball out of the you got two people on your team that can create their own shot. You're taking the ball out of their hands. You have to put it in the hand of somebody who can't catch a shoot, and he can't really create because nobody's going to check him above the free throw line because he can't shoot.
Nope. Okay.
So there goes your pick and roll game or pick and pop game. So what are you doing? You just made it worse. All your spacing is gone.
My bad.
You having a light show?
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
That's what's up.
I could do that too. We just ain't doing it.
My fault. My fault. Just changing the saturation of my lights a little bit. Gotta get some of my. Gotta have it to, you know, match my beautiful brown skin. So my apologies for that. But yeah. No.
Brown maybe.
You don't hate, bro. It don't look good on you. We're gonna move right along, man. It's something that do look good, man. LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Kyle Lowry are all finally in the year 20 of their career. LeBron James is entering into his 23rd year, Chris Paul into his 21st, and Kyle Lowry into his 20th year in the NBA. This is unprecedented. I mean, it's always some old motherfuckers in the league, but not players who's actually starting for teams or that has actually getting some real minutes with the teams. Now, I'm not sure if you guys watched that Nuggets versus Clippers preseason game, but the Clippers are fucking stacked. If they didn't play their rookies, I think the Clippers would have beat the Nuggets that game because they were going at each other. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. That preseason game was a thriller. It was a great watch. But what I was trying to say, because it's important that I'm saying it, Chris Paul looked good coming off the bench. anchoring the second team. Zubac looked great. They got Brook Lopez off the bench on that team, backing up Zubac. Dear God, they still got Nicholas Batum. They got it's so many players on that squad. It's actually ridiculous. And then you got Kawhi, who actually looked good versus this. Like at this point, if they don't win, and they also beat that Aspire case, by the way. So, I mean, at this point, if they don't win, what's left? Like, what are you saying at this point?
We trading away. You gotta start trading away, get picks, and start rebuilding, retooling.
I mean,
they got some old cats on that team. I'm starstruck. I'm flabbergasted. I'm gobsmacked that Nicholas Batum is still playing. I swear
are you? He's not.
He's not. I was like 9 years old when these mans came into the thing. You were still like 103 when they came into the league. I don't understand. There's a difference between us, Pharaoh.
Got so disrespectful fast.
No, when they came into the league, it's been 20 years, and the fact that they're still playing is actually more immaculate. There's people who retire at 9, who retire at 8, as we see with Malcolm Brogdon. There's some people who can't even make it to the decade, so that's a given in itself. They did 2 of them.
Yeah, it's insane. It's actually really wild. So, I mean, shout out to them for being able to do this. I mean, having this many old people on your team and still being able to hoop is crazy. But I mean, this is without them having Bradley Beal, because Bradley Beal's injured right now, of course, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is without them having him. But still, I'm like, it's you laughing. I'm not trying to laugh. I mean, they got so many players, Pharaoh, like talking about like
they do.
a break the glass just in case. That's what they have for every position. Because literally, if anybody goes down, they got players to spare, bro. Like, they got all their spare parts are people that can actually help you on a basketball court until you get to the playoffs. I think the most clutch person on that team in the playoffs is Brook Lopez.
Yep, I can see that. You don't think
not
Kawhi
Chris Paul?
anymore? I'm about to say not Kawhi.
Kawhi upper body is clutch. His lower body is not.
I know. Hold on. I want to say this about that Chris Paul thing. Now, there is no Chris Paul slander that should go on here.
Oh, there's no Chris Paul slander. There's no Chris Paul. I love Chris Paul.
There shouldn't be no Chris Paul slander. But I will tell you, if you're telling me Chris Paul disappears in the playoffs, I need you to explain that, because he doesn't disappear. He's leading them and he's carrying them on his back until he gets injured. So it's not disappearing, it's injured.
Yeah, no, but he's on the bench. He's not going to lug heavy minutes for that team. Not with James Harden there. James Harden hates Chris Paul. James Harden hates Chris Paul. You don't remember the Houston Rockets?
God, the hand slap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't do that. Yeah. If it was one person who did not want Chris Paul there, it was James Harden, but they was like, we don't really care. I promise you. If that was James Harden's team, Chris Paul would not be there. But it's not James Harden's team. It's still Kawhi's team.
But why you don't like Chris Paul?
Because Chris Paul will tell you that you ass. And that Chris Paul will tell you you're doing dumb shit. And Chris Paul let him hear that. I went down. I was down. I was injured, and y'all couldn't hit a 3. To being up 3-2 on the Warriors. You had to win one game.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like a consensus with a lot of people that if Chris Paul had not gotten hurt, they would have won that series.
Right. And Chris Paul was leading that Thunder team that didn't have the players that they wasn't ready yet. Like Lou Dort boys wasn't ready yet. But Chris Paul led that team to the playoffs where they weren't expecting to go nowhere that year. Chris Paul led that team to the playoffs. Should have been an MVP voting and wasn't an MVP voting, and they still
he hands down should have won MVP that year. Hands down. Wasn't close.
DeAndre
Cooper.
Ayton choked away Chris Paul's only chance at a real championship.
Yeah, I mean DeAndre Ayton let Giannis get 50 pieces put on him from the free throw line down.
So how's that Chris Paul fault?
I'm not blaming Chris Paul. What I'm saying is that there's no way. Pompey, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much for the gift. That's fire, man. Thank you so much for the gift of sub, man. Thank you, Pompey. What I'm saying is not even about like it's his fault. What I'm telling you is that, and thank you for the follow, Pompey. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the follow. What I'm saying is that when it comes to Chris Paul, he's not going to have enough time on the floor, being on the bench, and especially with James Harden wanting to run that team the way he wants to run it. And you know how James Harden is. I don't think Chris Paul's going to be on the floor to be effective enough in the playoffs, respectfully. And if we're going to be honest, you bring up Chris Paul being clutch. Chris Paul body isn't clutch. He's injured a lot in the playoffs. And that's just the reality of it.
In the beginning of this conversation, did I not give you that? I said short of his injuries.
Right. But I had the same conversation about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, upper body, clutch. Wrist, motion, shot, defense, moving his puppies, clutch. Knees, back, ankles, not clutch. They shutting down. They done. Kawhi can get you the second round on body alone. And I mean, it's just the reality of the fact, man. But shout out to LeBron, shout out to Chris Paul and Kyle Lowry for making it this far in their career. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. We need to talk about the next thing coming up right now. And by the way, if you are watching, make sure that you follow along. Make sure you subscribe to the page. It's like you see your boy Pompey doing. This is the Locker Room. We also on Saturdays at 2:00 have the big sports debate show called Point A Point B. It is a spectacle. You want to be there for that. But this right here is the Locker Room. It's a little more of a chill show, which is going to be every Wednesday, 30 minutes a show. And at 6:00 normally, we had to do a little bit late today just because a couple of technical difficulties. So I want to apologize for that. But thank you all for being here today. Moving on, fellas, George Pickens said he would not mind re-signing with the Cowboys. He said, I wouldn't mind. He says, the guys in the locker room are super cool. The energy is great, and I always want to showcase my talents. Now, George Pickens right now is wide receiver 1 for the Cowboys due to the fact that CeeDee Lamb is injured at this point in time. But when CeeDee Lamb comes back and George Pickens' attitude about getting the ball, I wonder how his motivations will change at that point in time. I want to get you guys' opinion when it comes to the Cowboys, who Jerry Jones is super duper convinced are still going to make the playoffs this year, like he is every year. But let me know what you think about this and George Pickens saying he might want to resign with the Cowboys.
George Pickens is doing this as a safety net. Most of his career, we have seen him to be a locker room problem. I feel like this is the one place where he's actually has been accepted, and Jerry is the one person that would accept his craziness as long as it has production on the field. As of right now, he has that. Well, like you just said, give it some time when CeeDee Lamb comes back, or if an amazing draft pick next year just emerges in Joe's spot, what you gonna do? Oh, all of a sudden that NFL young boy energy start coming back.
Go ahead, Pharaoh. Before I cook up in there, man.
But yeah, we talking about stupid shit. So the reason I'm saying we're talking about stupid shit is because George Pickens gonna do stupid shit when CeeDee Lamb's coming back, because that's what he does. And Jerry Jones does stupid crap too, because he makes moves that makes no sense. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna re-sign him because it's stupid. And then after they re-sign him, he gonna tear the team apart.
Can I tell you something? I don't think it's stupid that they re-sign him, because for one, the Cowboys, when it comes to getting new talent to come to the Cowboys, at this point is really difficult, right? People don't want to join that locker room or just that franchise at all because it's unstable, right? Pompey, Dallas Dak throwing enough to handle two wide. He throws enough to handle. He does throw enough to handle two wide receivers. That's very true. Let me move this down a little bit when it comes to that, because it's right there on top of Pharaoh's right there on top of Farrell.
I'm not. Javonte Williams is still a serviceable running back, so him having Javonte Williams, it still helps him. But he throws to Jake Ferguson the most when he's not there. So,
I mean,
he loves his tight ends. Always has. So I think his enough times that he throws is more to the tight ends than it would actually be to his wide receiver 2 than his wide receiver 1. He throws to his wide receiver 1.
And real quick though, because I don't give Dak enough respect. Dak is cooking this year. Dak is cooking this year. It's not Dak's fault. And I think what I was going to say. Go ahead, Brooklyn. Go ahead.
I just think Dak has this spell where he does really good in the beginning of the year, and we always give him this praise, and then it starts to dissipate. It starts to just decede into nothingness. Whoa.
My whole life. So what I said was, ain't no on the table anyway, but like mail and stuff like that, and keyboards and shit. But Lord have mercy. My whole life flashed before my screen. What I was saying is this though, man. By the way, if you aren't subscribed to the page at this point in time, there will be a commercial that will come up in about 5 minutes. So you definitely want to subscribe and make sure you don't hit that. Pompey, man, don't judge, man. Don't judge me, man. What I was saying, I got the camera that follows me too, so like I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna just make it stay right here because that was insane. It's not respecting me. It's not respecting me at all. It don't matter. So what I was going to say when it comes to this, right? The reason why it works for both sides is because George Pickens doesn't have any more options, right? You see how his situation was handled when he played for the Steelers, and now you're in a place where, for one, like you said, they're going to accept your idiocracy, your craziness. I don't know if that's the right word. I think it's a good word. I'm gonna keep it. They're going to accept your like your dumbness or whatever. I don't know. They're gonna accept him for who he is, right? And they won't.
Go ahead.
And they won't blame him when things go wrong because Jerry Jones made the most idiotic move of the century by trading away Micah Parsons and saying you're going to stop the run. That's why we did this, and you're not stopping the run, and you're not pressuring the quarterback. Like at this point in time, what they're going to blame is the defense for being as bad as it is, and that's the reality of it. I mean, like they're going to allow George Pickens to be the guy right now because he has a safety net. I would definitely resign George Pickens on a 1 year at least. Give him an extra year at least, just in case you do get something in the draft. Because who else you got?
You are not wrong to sign George Pickens to re-sign him for a 1 year. I believe in a lot of players for a lot of 1 year deals, and he is not a bad 1 year deal depending on the price range. I'd give him a good $13 million. The issue that I'm having is that you said he wouldn't be able to go to anywhere else. I can tell you several teams right now that can definitely use George Pickens' talent and will deal with his diva attitude.
Give me 3 places.
If Stephon Diggs right now in the Patriots, no matter how much of a diva he's known to be and his off-season drama and this whole Cardi B thing, and he can still do that, he can go anywhere. I truly believe Arizona right now is a place that will accept him. Seattle,
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harrison and George Pickens could be a tandem, and they will accept him.
They want. Seattle, I promise you, they want the ball in Marvin Harrison more.
And Cooper Kupp would be
no. George Pickens don't want to share the ball.
Exactly.
The Raiders would also be one of the most people because the Raiders would damn near sign anybody at this point. Just so you know.
But Brock Bowers will get the ball more than anybody else. Listen to me real quick. The problem is, like Tone said, George Pickens wants the ball all the time. Whenever a play is ran and it doesn't head his way, you watch him. 1, he doesn't run his routes right. 2, if it happens more than once, he starts throwing a tantrum. 3, he throws a tantrum so bad that he gets flags because he's doing stupid shit on the field to draw flags.
Right.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's what the same thing you're talking about. That's why they would not sign him, because it's gonna get to a point where he'll do something directly on the field, because that's gonna cause a team to get hurt on the field, not off. We ain't even talk about nothing but off the field. He's gonna do something. He's gonna do something on the field that's gonna hurt the team. So that's the problem.
The problem with Zara the man said that Diggs is mature. He's not the same prima donna as he was. He wasn't, and I will argue that he wasn't a prima donna into the playoffs or in games where he should have gotten the ball from Josh Allen. That Josh Allen wasn't going to him. That's when he started acting like a kid, and I'm not mad about that because you got Gabe Davis, Mr. Bad Hands.
He left Minnesota in the first place.
I don't care about Minnesota, bro.
His exact words was, Thielen should not be getting the ball more than me.
He wasn't lying.
Was getting the ball.
Is he wrong?
He wasn't lying.
Thielen was getting the ball almost the exact same amount, but just getting more yards.
He wasn't lying.
I'm gonna tell you why I agree with Diggs on that statement about Minnesota. Because after he left, they went and got a certain receiver, JJ. People can argue he's the best receiver in the NFL right now.
I would argue second.
I would argue second.
Okay.
Jamar Chase,
but he walked
crown winner.
I can't do that.
I can't be upset with that statement. But we talk like that dude was a dog as soon as he walked on the field.
Right.
And same quarterback, same situation. He was still there.
Yeah.
He was saying the same thing. Throw me the ball. So you telling me that even his rookie year, Thielen should have got the ball more than JJ? No, bro.
It's part of the game.
Thielen's a good receiver. He's a good receiver, but he's not.
You're open. I'm not gonna knock your way. It's sometimes.
I understand that.
Yeah, no, wide receiver one is wide receiver one, bro. This is the NFL, bro. Listen, bro. Well, I watched Gabe Davis. Let me see. We said Jamar under Uncle Flacco is going places. I tell you, you funny. Jamar Uncle Flacco ain't going nowhere. You hear me? Ain't going nowhere.
No, not at all.
Uncle Flacco going to the retirement home.
You talk about stupid. You talk about stupid decisions. Oh my God, bro.
Instead of the replacement,
both teams the same colors making dumb decisions.
My apologies, y'all. I gotta change my headset, my battery on my headset real quick. It take 2 seconds. Let's kick it back on right now.
I can honestly say from reading the comments, Diggs is maturing. I can see some maturing in the actual locker room. I don't see maturing him as a person, but that's off-field issues, and that's a different issue than anything on-field. Right now, they're winning, and he's not being a distraction that he used to.
But he's not a distraction because we're talking about. I'm sorry, because I missed a little bit. But if we're talking about George Pickens, it's not being a distraction because he's the number one wide receiver right now. At the end of the day, like when you think about him, he's the number one wide receiver. When CeeDee Lamb comes back, who do you think those passes are going to go back to? CeeDee Lamb. In a late game, in late game situations where you might have tight coverage on both wide receivers, the person that Dak's going to throw the ball to is CeeDee Lamb first, not George Pickens. Now, are we saying George Pickens is not talented? No, that man got hands, super duper hands. I watched him do things for the Steelers I have not seen in a long time in that uniform. Yeah. I would have loved to see him have a better attitude because him right now, having him with Aaron Rodgers and over there with that DK Metcalf would have been disgusting. But he would have been in a better situation. But his attitude got him here. When I'm talking about when we compare him to people like Stephon Diggs.
By the way, my comment was actually about Diggs. My comment of saying he's actually, I feel like. Go ahead. So
Stephon Diggs was in a winning situation, helped the Bills be in a winning situation, who I think if they would have had him the year that they lost last year, I think they would have been just fine with Stephon Diggs and would have got past the Chiefs that year. Respectfully last year. I think a healthy Stephon Diggs pushes them over the top. But, we are talking about the Cowboys right now, and I want to preface this by saying Jerry Jones gonna do Jerry Jones shit, and he's gonna give a weak explanation for doing it. Now, George Pickens, I'm glad he's saying this now, but I want to make y'all pay attention to something else. George Pickens is saying this because he wants Jerry Jones to make the decision to bring him back early, right? He's saying this now, so he's trying to put it out in the air right now to put pressure on the Cowboys to do it after watching how they didn't want to pay their most prolific player they had for the last 10 years. They haven't had a player better than Micah Parsons for the last 10 years. Micah's better than Dak.
Nope.
Micah's better than everybody they've had there so far. So when it comes to make a difference maker, George Pickens wants to be valued like that, and he has to now change how he's acting in locker rooms because he's seen how bad it left him in Seattle for the Steelers. He has to be different now. So my bad, y'all. I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent, but
no, I hear you. I actually agree with you. I think George Pickens is looking for his last chance, but I do think if he doesn't get it here, he will get signed somewhere. He will get signed. Yo, I guarantee you, the Chiefs would sign him. The Chiefs would sign him.
Oh yeah, no, he gonna act real good for Papa Mahomes. He gonna act real good for Papa Mahomes. I probably
for about 2 games.
There's a solid team. I think if the Cowboys don't sign him, that would still.
Can we talk about how this coach for the Cowboys, who has no prior experience, is ass? Like this coach is ass. But you know, we're gonna I forgot his name. Schusmanheiser, something. I forgot how to say his name. Schottenheimer. Yeah, I don't know how to fucking say his name.
His father's coach.
I don't give a damn. I don't care.
The Schottenheimer family has actually been a solid family.
But he's ass. Mm-hmm. He's ass. You not about to tell me. Listen, bro. Gordon Ramsay, best chef in the world. Respect for you, Gordon. If Gordon's daughter was like, "Hi, let me cook you something," I'm gonna say, "Fuck no." You ain't got the resume.
Tilly kill you? No.
You ain't got the resume. You got me fucked up.
I let Tilly cook me something.
All right, bro.
Crazy word.
You crazy.
You know who her father is? Just the genetics alone. I let her cook me a grilled cheese.
Brooke, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is your father a better man than you right now?
Right now, no.
Genetics alone, right? So we just got to keep it a band. Genetics alone, right? All right, cool, bad. Let's move on to the next segment. Move on to the next segment.
I learned some shit. I bet you she learned some shit.
Next segment. Tua apologized for calling out his teammates after the loss to the Chargers. He said, "I made a mistake, and I'm owning up to it right now." You said you can't spell ass without putting the Kevin Stefanski, and boy, we're gonna talk about it. I promise you. You see it down there. You see it down there. You see it down there, Zero. We're gonna talk about it. But he said, "I'm owning up to that right now." He said, I talked to guys on the team about it, talked to the leaders about it, and they know my heart, and they know what that the intent was right. I can start here if you want to. I'm gonna say this right now: the Dolphins aren't losing because Tua's ass. They're not. He's actually playing well. Actually playing pretty good. Him and A-Chain. They're playing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're not. That's not why they're losing games. A-Chain, whatever. Losing Tyreek Hill hurts. Losing Tyreek hurts. I had to stop myself. Losing Tyreek hurts real bad. All right, real bad. Watching that man wave as he's getting dragged off was hilarious.
Funny as hell.
Happy to go. Happy to go.
Let a motherfucker know you ready to go without saying you ready to go.
He was happy to go.
I never praised it till today. I believe you now.
I've never seen a person smile post-injury like that. Like waving is crazy. Waving like Antonio Brown in the end zone with no shirt on is diabolical. That's all I'm saying. But
then the way his knee was messed up, and you laughing after that.
Still happy, bro? Is insane. I get to go home. He got guaranteed money. Tyreek got guaranteed money, right?
Yes, indeed.
And when he comes back.
Guaranteed money, and they get to go home and impregnate another woman for my 18th baby.
You know what, man? Diabolical. Sensational.
You know, if you tell me I'm wrong, I'll apologize.
No, you got it, Coach. What I'm saying is this. Tyreek could get a talent. Tyreek could get a contract before George Pickens would, even if they were right
Hell
now.
yeah.
So,
Hell yeah. Anywhere. Anywhere.
But I'm gonna jump into the conversation. Why does this keep happening? My whole life. Look at me.
Hello.
All right.
Your camera is betraying you.
Just look at me. Follow me, camera. Follow me.
That shit is crazy.
It's insane.
That shit is crazy.
It's so wild. How do I turn this? Make this stop tracking me. How do I? Okay, now it's not tracking no more. Okay, because my son is over here and he's dancing. He's making my camera move, so I had to turn the camera, the tracking off. He's back there going. What's going on, Pompey? I got a moving camera. Okay, my camera moves with me, but the problem is that my son is up here too, and he's back there going like, like full blown going crazy with the dance move. He's crumping, stump the yard traditions, and that is the issue. So my apologies, y'all. My bad, y'all. So
I know for sure y'all can't see me right now.
it's a ghost in the room. No, they can see you. He pop lock in the back, get dropped. Yo, I'm telling you right now, bro. The whole 2000s dance playlist, stanky leg and everything is happening behind me right now. But as it comes to Tua, right? Talk about stanky leg. Tyreek Hill's injured, but as it comes to Tua,
Said that's you the back with pop lock and drop it.
Yo, listen. As it comes to Tua, right? I'm gonna get back to it.
Oh, that's funny.
You wanna Tua? I'm gonna say this right now. You look weak, right?
Yeah.
If it was one thing that I learned from the most cockiest quarterbacks in the game, whether it was Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Tom Brady, like these people, these names, even Matt Stafford. Fuck, I'm what's my boy that played for the Broncos, man? I can't think of his name.
Bo Nix.
No, fuck Bo Nix.
Elway?
Not Elway. No, he wasn't that great.
What, Peyton?
No, not Peyton. Peyton too. But even he played for the Broncos. My Broncos. I can't even think of his name.
Tebow?
Not Mike Vick. Not Tebow.
No. He talking about
he played there for
what's his name?
Al Orton. You want me to just keep going?
Keep going.
No. Brandon Marshall's boy.
Brandon Marshall's boy, yeah.
Oh, Jay Cutler.
The dog. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about Madden 07. Jay Cutler, I'll run an 80-yard run on you on Jay Cutler alone. But listen, I'll truck you with Jay. Thank you, Jay Cutler. Let me tell you something I've learned from these quarterbacks. Even if I'm wrong, I'm standing on my shit. They would have never apologized publicly for calling out their teammates. Ever. Peyton Manning just went on a podcast a couple months ago, I think, where he said he kicked out people for messing up plays prior. Mm-hmm. Even if he didn't even care. I'm talking about on taking a knee. He'll kick you out. You can't even be here for the win. Go home. So for Tua being the leader of men, even him saying, I've talked to the leaders. Brother, who are you? You are the quarterback of that team. You're a leader, or supposed to be one, right? So I don't see how in this situation, well, we'll bring Farrell back up when he back up. In this situation, how the hell are you in a position where you allowing yourself to go back up there and apologize publicly?
I don't even understand it, because I'm looking at the quotes right now, and it's that players need to take accountability. That there's even been players missing players only meeting. Like, come on, it's players only. Then gets called out by another former Dolphin member saying the words, Is this your leader, your captain, the same man who missed the first meeting of the entire season? Then he gets called out by a random player saying, yeah, he missed multiple players only meeting and he should not be up there, saying that from an actual player still on the Dolphins. Tua has a quote right here saying, which of my teammates couldn't take some criticism? What do you mean couldn't take criticism, Tua? You are the one out here talking about this. You shouldn't be in any way.
No one
Maybe
asked.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's just ridiculous to the fact that the hypocrisy of it, that you're going to call players out for missing it and doing something that you've actively been known to do, that they have proof on. They too. There's other players. And if you miss your own thing, you say, you know what? I missed my own meetings, but we all got to hold ourselves accountable. And it starts here with me. Something corny.
Right.
Something cliche, something.
Right. That's what I was about to say right there. You the quarterback. You are the de facto leader of the team. Whether you got leadership skills or not, you're the de facto leader. As the leader in front of that podium, you fall on the sword. You don't call your teammates out, not in front of no camera.
No.
And if you do call out something that's wrong with the team, you say it starts with me. You don't do that. He's wrong all the way around.
Tua. I think Tua's simply confused. He just need to retire another. Listen. I was about to say this. I just don't think with all the hits he took that he's thinking clearly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I just don't. I don't believe.
This is not trying to be a joke.
I don't believe he has the cognitive ability to be a leader for a team right now, bro. When he's throwing up more gang signs in the NFL. He's throwing up more gang signs in the NFL than DeMar DeRozan has in the NBA. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? He has thrown up more gang signs than Russell Westbrook. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
More gang signs than Aaron Hernandez.
He's throwing up more gang signs than the game.
Yo.
I'm just like what we are saying right now.
That one muted Pharaoh.
That one was tough. That was an air tag. That was tough. They're gonna have to find you for that one. Listen, bro. I haven't done an effect all day, but we gotta give Brooklyn some time. Brooklyn needs some time.
Bro,
you need it.
That was
Brooklyn
dark.
Brooklyn needs some time. Aaron Hernandez is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Aaron Hernandez is insane. Listen, now you killed that one.
Yo!
You right.
Nigga, mute yourself.
Right.
Mute yourself.
Come on, Pharaoh. You just can't leave us hanging.
Nah, bro. No. Y'all wrong. No. But like Tom was saying. Nah, go ahead, y'all.
But for real though, man, it's you want to see better. You want to see better from your teammates always. You know what I mean? But you can't be the pot calling the color black in these situations, man. So
especially when you're the quarterback,
bro. Just stand on what you got to say, bro. I'm gonna move right along though, fellas, to a conversation I really want to have. And if you are a Bills Nation person, please stand up. We gotta have this conversation now. You're not gonna like it at all.
Oh boy.
At all?
I'm gonna sit back.
Yo,
you're not gonna like this at all. But we're gonna have a conversation about it. Let me see here. My apologies, y'all.
Oh, yeah. You about to offend people?
Yeah, I'm about to say a lot of big words.
Yo,
so
Zero the Men, hashtag Bills Mafia. We see you, but we sorry.
Zero the Men, Bills Mafia.
You know I'm sitting back, Brooklyn.
This might suck, Zero. This might suck a little bit.
A little bit.
This might hurt a little bit. You got Penix coming out, right, saying that a win over the Bills means that that this team is actually really good. We one of them ones. This team is legit. Right? You got teams thinking that if they beat the Bills, they on some shit, right? Now by beating the Bills, Drake May is number 8 or something like that when it comes to MVP odds and stuff like that, because beating the Bills, right? Now we're talking about Bijan possibly being the best running back in the game over JT, which I think is insane, but I do respect Bijan's talent. I think he's very nasty, but JT is carrying. I don't give a damn what nobody said. You can call me Indiana Jones. You can say you got him on the phone. You can say you met him with a bone. Okay, JT is carrying that team. I don't give a damn. But what I'm telling you is right now, Bills Mafia, respectfully, beating the Bills do not make you legit. It makes you a football team. The Bills are an imposter of a team waiting to happen. The offensive line is not good. Without him having viable options when it comes to wide receivers, I don't see a lot of viable options anymore. Right? At wide receiver, other than Shakur. Shakur is that boy. I love Shakur. But when it comes to having viable options, there is none. And that defense is floundering. To have a team go get Joey Bosa, I believe, right? They got one of the Bosas. Yep. They got Joey Bosa, right? You went to go get these players because you didn't want to pay Von Miller. Wow to me, right? So you went and got Joey Bosa to replace that, and you guys still fucking suck all the way through around. That defense is horrible. You let the Ravens, looking at who they are now. Sorry, Farrell. Let the Ravens look at who they are now.
It's real.
Hang 40 points on y'all. Hang 40 points on you before they fell apart. And that was more about the Ravens than it was the Bills. They fell apart.
Exactly.
They fell apart.
Exactly.
It had nothing to do with the Bills. The Ravens just fell apart.
Now they dropped 40 effortlessly on them.
It was smooth.
Effortlessly.
It was smooth. You got Drake May looking real good out here in these streets. They getting confidence off of you. And speaking of confidence, that word, I want you to keep it locked in. Okay? Lock that word confidence in, because on that down the bottom, that last thing we got to talk about, Stefanski, I got some big words for some people. But when it comes to people getting off on the Bills, it's wild to me. It's embarrassing. The Buffalo Bills should be embarrassed because you got players looking at you like, and Penix looked trash before that game to me.
Yeah.
I sincerely believe the thing that could turn your team around, Brooklyn, is a home game in Buffalo. I think the thing that could turn the Titans around is a home game in Buffalo. Because what you gonna do is put up points in Buffalo. My Broncos right now have one of the worst offenses I've ever seen in my entire life. Their defense is carrying them to 4-2. Defense is carrying them like it has every single year. They are ass on offense. Ass. Do you hear me? And I think that team could put up points on Buffalo. Matter of fact, Brooklyn, hear me out.
Turning around for my team. My team has Buffalo last game of the season. So if there's a turnaround at the last game of the season.
Hear me out, Bill Brooklyn. Hear me out. The Browns is averaging 5 yards of 5 yards of play. Right?
I'm listening. I'll hear you out.
I think with Gabe right now, and I hate Gabe. I think Gabe is ass. I think Gabe will give him 25. Easy.
Who?
And Dylan Gabriel. Because the defense don't cause turnovers. I don't care.
We have a drug test alert.
Gabe is on dink and dunked him. I think Gabe is ass. But I think he can dink and dunk. You can drug test me, bro. Who have they stopped? The Saints? That first half was scary in Buffalo. Who do they stop?
not gonna hear it.
Brooklyn, we sat down here in Point A, Point B. If y'all don't come watch Point A, Point B Saturday at 2:00. Point A, Point B. Brooklyn, you sat down with the schedule. We had a whole conversation about it. If y'all want to watch the playback, it's two episodes back on YouTube. I watched you sit there, my good friend, right, and break down the schedule of the Bills. And say they could cook through all these teams. What now, my good sir? They're 4-2, but it look bad.
I'm looking at the Jet schedule right now, but let me pull it.
Oh, can I get 2 minutes and I'll be done?
Go ahead, Farrell.
Speaking of Point A, Point B, this was the hill I died, and everybody looked me crazy when I said it. And I said the Patriots can give the Bills a run for the AFC East. I know it's for one game, but boy, I'm looking at Nostradamus right now.
Yo,
I know it's only one game. So
Zara said, probably me delete my whole comment. My whole message. Gabe ain't giving 25 over Bills, man. I'm telling you how bad the Bills look right now, bro.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. You just told me, let's do it again then. You just said two weeks ago I did this. Let me do it again then. Bills, Panthers. You look me dead in the face right now. You tell me Bills ain't beating the Panthers?
No. After what I watched, how I just watched that running back give work. They don't have a run defense. They don't have a run defense.
Dotto was doing work this weekend.
They don't have a run defense. The Bills don't got a defense.
I would give you the Chiefs because the Bills historically don't beat the Chiefs. So fine, Bills
4-4.
Chiefs win
4-4.
They beat the Dolphins.
Okay.
I'll say they lose to the Bucks.
They're gonna lose to the Bucks. There's no I say. Baker's MVP.
Bucks gonna fry him.
You got 5-5 right now. Go.
They beat the Texans.
No.
They beat.
No, they're not beating the Texans. 5-6.
They're not beating the Texans.
5-6.
And I don't like the Bills, and I'm saying this. I don't
5
like
and
the
6.
Bills. I'm not a Bills fan.
5-6. Go ahead.
Steelers.
5-7. Go ahead.
Bengals.
They'll win that game.
6-7.
Next one's
the Bengals can't run the ball.
Patriots. Hey, they just lost to them.
6-8.
The Patriots gonna spank them again.
By that time, Shador playing 6-9. By that time, Shador playing 6-9. Because look, 6-10. The defense, the Browns have a top 5 defense, bro.
Jets.
7-10.
Listen. The Bill not only the Bills defense is bad. I was speaking about this before you got on. I noticed in game 1 when Derrick Henry was running and leaving their safeties. If their front 7, which is small, if they don't stop the running back and he gets second level, it's over with. Their safeties are too slow.
Chopped.
Entirely too slow.
Chopped.
They don't have the players. They don't have the horses on defense to improve much over what they are right now. If they had some top tier talent and it was communication problems or something you could shore up, and instead of top tier, they probably could improve. But they don't have the horses on defense to improve it to better than what it is right now.
Boy, they don't got the horses. They don't got the ponies. They don't got the donkeys. They don't got none of them. They don't even got the Shrek donkey on defense. Let me tell you something, Farrell.
Boy.
I told y'all, point A, point B. I told y'all, every Saturday at 2:00. I told y'all, point A, point B. What would stop Josh Allen from being an all-time great quarterback is the fact that he will never win in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
You got an MVP. Off of the fact of how ass Buffalo is, you got an MVP. Respectfully, because it could have been Lamar's. It should have been Lamar's. But off of narrative alone, Josh Allen got that MVP. Mm-hmm. And we talked about it on point A, point B. We talked about it.
Yes, we did.
But at the end of the day, the truth still remains, excuse me, y'all, the truth still remains that they are fraudulent competitors. I do not believe they are actually somebody who could compete for a championship at all. At all. And the AFC will go through the Steelers this year. Telling you.
What, Brooklyn, wasn't total argument against me saying what I said about the Bills and the Patriots? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
I said the Steelers. I never said the Patriots will be better than the Bills. I don't believe in Drake May being better. I believe he had a good game.
I don't like this.
I don't like this Drake May glaze. I don't like this Drake May glaze. We need to calm down.
Nah, Drake.
I don't like this. It's too much glaze.
If I remember the words correctly, I was told if I think that Drake May is going to elevate a team better than Josh Allen, I'm crazy.
You are
absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, you diabolical.
Still is. Yo, drug test.
But now we're talking about the fact that same team Josh Allen is on is fraudulent.
It still is.
It can be fraudulent, but they're both not competitors. What are we talking about?
Two things can be true at once, Pharaoh. Both statements are still correct. Is the Bills fraudulent? Yes. Is Drake May going to elevate the Patriots higher than Josh Allen has ever elevated the Bills? No. You on drugs if you think
you're not gonna piss on my back and tell me you pissing on my back. Like you saying the same thing.
No. The thing about it is what my statement was is that the Patriots will pretty much beat them out to go to the playoffs. We not thinking it's gonna happen now.
So right now, zero. Josh Allen has number one quarterback talent. We are not talking about Josh Allen, a quarterback, right? We're not even blaming Josh Allen.
The team around him.
The team around him is ass. You put that same quarterback on the Bengals this year, they are a number one team in the AFC. You put that same quarterback on a lot of teams, even on the Cowboys. We have a different conversation. Yeah. But the problem that we're having is that the Cowboys and the Bills both don't have no defense. No defense. And James Cook, as great as he is, he's not a top 3 running back in the league. Okay? That is Jahmyr Gibbs. That is JT. That's Bijan. Okay? The problem is that Josh Allen, he don't have the Eagles. He has the Bills on behind him right now. And that's the reality. He has the Bills franchise. He has the Bills front office. He has the Bills weather. He has the Bills fans. Respectfully, I understand how you feel. Yes, he's a talented quarterback. But him being a talented quarterback was not enough. And also, he has the same coach who's been selling his grits for years. So we as much as I would love to say, he can have his due, but the rest of it was what held him back from a win against Patrick Mahomes last season.
Yep.
He was an MVP and still went home after beating the Broncos and the Ravens. But that was the Ravens' fault too. Y'all fell apart against them twice. Y'all fell apart twice. So
we give Josh Allen his due.
Yes, due. Mountain Dew. There you go, right there. There you go. Pharaoh, turn the bottle around.
Sponsor us.
It gave him his due. You gave him his due. We got you, Zero. Moving on to another team who's shitty. The Jets.
Oh, Jets.
No, we can start with the Jets first. Breece Hall was named. Name has popped up in trade whispers again. But once again, New York Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, who is super shitty. He's the NFL Doc Rivers. Said that they are not looking. I don't care. They're just rumors, and I still feel the same way. They're not looking to get rid of Breece Hall at all. Is this really a conversation that we should be having as of right now? I don't know why. I feel like the Jets are so ass. They started the rumor so they could be in the rumor mill, so they can have some news that wasn't about them being so shit.
Talk about them.
It's like the ugly girl in school. It's like the ugly girl in school going around school telling everybody that she gave some neck behind the bleachers. Like, we know you didn't. But we're gonna talk about it anyway.
So we talk about something about the fantasy.
Not entirely true. The Chargers GM said that he sent a trade offer for Breece Hall, and so did Arizona.
Huh?
There's been several trade offers for
the Jets would be stupid as hell to trade Breece Hall.
And we would be stupid as hell to trade Breece Hall. We barely get any talent, and especially being 0-6. When's the next time you ever going to get someone to actually come to the New York Jets, actually try to join the New York Jets off a contract that's a high-stake talent? Breece Hall is not going nowhere because you have to keep him. You have to.
The Jets is the black hole of the NFL.
It's truly sad. It's truly sad.
The black hole of the NFL. I've never seen a team with so much ass on it. You hear me? I've never seen a team with so much ass.
We about to talk about who's real close.
even they gotta win. Even they gotta win.
That's the thing. The crazy part, each game that we lost has only been by 2 to 7 points. 2 to 7, except for the Bills game. Against the Buccaneers, lost by 2 points right at the end. Bills, or the Dallas game, same thing. Broncos, same thing. 2 points right at the end.
I'm so uncomfortable. I feel like somebody's making me talk about them right now. I feel like this is like a trap. Like I never want to do this. I'm so uncomfortable. I feel like people are making me do this. I understand you didn't put the segment in. I had to do it because it was like no other news. It was just like, oh, I gotta fill a spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just Aaron Glenn. Can we fire him, please? I'm not even a Jets fan, but the rope
his first year.
I don't give a damn. The rope you're getting is insane. The talent that the Jets have around Justin Fields is immense. Immense. Aaron Glenn don't know what he's doing. No, Farrell, Brooklyn, I take it back. I think Doc Rivers is I think that's too respectful. He's Darvin Ham. He's out there with the book, trying to just he's out there right now looking like this. Like I'm just I don't gotta play. Just throw the ball, break. Like this is what we're seeing.
You know what? Hey man.
This is what we're seeing.
Hey man.
Throw the ball, break. Like literally his it looks just like that. It looks just like that. His playbook looks just like that.
No.
All his meetings is about hard work and effort. They had a player meeting that he was involved with for some reason. And that's all he got to show for it. Nothing. Nothing.
Nigga, no.
You might as well call. Yo, Brooklyn. What's your stadium called? What's the Jet Stadium called?
MetLife.
You might as well call it Magic City. You might as well call it Magic City Arena. Because all you're doing is going there to see some ass. Because that's all it is. You're going there to see some ass. You ain't going there for nothing else. You go like Meg Thee Stallion concerts.
City State.
That's
you know what?
Hey man, like Justin Fields said, there's 11 games left.
Boy, I don't want to be a part of none of them.
What I mean?
I don't want to be a part of none of them.
What I mean?
You throw them in the parlays. You throw them in the parlays.
If I put them in a parlay, I'm jumping off a building, gang. It's gonna be a loss every time. You can't bet on them. I hope they pop up on the bet track up top so you can see how bad it is. By the way, bet track up top, y'all see the odds of every game and stuff like that, no matter what league it is. Also at the bottom, you'll see all updated information from the games that's happening today. If they're happening, updated games, upcoming games that's happening this weekend, and today. So lock in. Make sure you are following and subscribing to Shadow Network. And we are about to continue on this never-ending journey to Shit Town. I'm like I'm saying something wrong. I'm not saying anything wrong.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not saying nothing wrong. Moving on. Mahomes is somehow like yo. When I say glaze me. Somehow, Pat Mahomes is number one in the current odds for MVP.
I don't even want to comment on this, man. I really don't.
Pharaoh, when I think of crispy, I think of fresh white teas. When I think of crispy, I think in a fresh bag of potato chips. When they think of crispy, they think of Krispy Kreme glazed donuts, of how they be glazing this man. There is a high level.
Oh my goodness!
There is a high level of disrespect. Pat Mahomes playing great, absolutely, but we won't say he has better odds right now than Baker Mayfield, bro.
Bro, I'm not surprised. Think about it. Patrick Mahomes was on the lower tier of MVP watch last year when the two people that were in the final voting had historic seasons, and Pat had nothing close to that. And they still, people's like, he said, really?
Because the team record.
Not to mention, dude, he didn't do anything close to what Lamar, Josh, or what Joe Shiesty did. Why is he even in that conversation?
Shout out Joe Shiesty, man. Shout out Joe Shiesty, man. Shout out Joe Shiesty, man.
Straight up.
Get well soon,
I'm a
Joe
fan.
Shiesty. Fuck.
Yes. I'm Ravens fan, and I'm a big Joe Shiesty fan. I love watching this dude play, for real. For real.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Burrow can hug my son. Not too many people can hug my son. Joe Burrow can hug my son. Joe Burrow can hug my son, man.
But if the NFL, if they don't stop glazing Mahomes like he's the only they're trying to replicate Tom Brady so bad with this dude.
I watched him get demolished by a team that demolished him again in the first game of the season.
Yes.
I watched, and I love the fact that Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs have this rehabilitation program called the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Your career's fucked up, go play for Kansas City, right? That's just the way it goes. But at the end of the day, bro, the disrespect has to stop at some point, right? Brooklyn, anything you want to say about this?
No, honestly, I don't understand why the absolute just delays that he gives Patrick Mahomes every single season. It's getting tiresome, and I don't even want to talk about that.
I mean, it's
the same thing as Westbrook. I don't see it.
Listen. End of the season, playoffs, glaze him. I don't give a damn. He lost last year. Playoffs, glaze him. You can glaze him. Regular season, can we stop, bro? We talked about this last year through ad nauseam about Joe Shiesty. I watched what he was doing in losing efforts, bro. Was cooking up. Baker Mayfield is fucking balling.
Yes, he is.
Balling,
I'm slapping
bro.
him. Straight up.
Balling, bro.
Cleveland never should let him go.
Ain't they 5-1?
They never should let him go.
Ain't they 5-1? Let me see. Let me read what my boy has to say. My fault. He says, let me move this up so we can just read it on the screen. Oh, my bad, y'all. So MVP is the most valuable player now. Now the Bill Josh Allen takes us to the East. He will. Is that not the definition of an MVP? Mahomes is no MVP at all, not even statistically. No. And you know what? Bro? If you really want to talk about this era, right? The definition of MVP, if it's not just a quarterback award, was with the Eagles. I'm sorry. Why am I blanking right now?
You good, dog?
Running back, my God, bro, the best running back last year.
Barkley?
Saquon Barkley. If it's a true definition of MVP, that man went to that floundering team. Because before Saquon got there last year, they were talking about, I don't know, I haven't met with the court. I haven't met with the coach. That was the conversations that was happening with Jalen Hurts to the media.
Wow, you struggling.
I am, bro. That team pisses me off. Right? AB, mad as hell. Not AB. Yeah. AJ Brown, mad as hell.
Right.
It's still
you
AB.
Still right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
AJ Brown, mad as hell, right? But at the end of the day, if we're talking about MVP, Saquon went there and turned that shit around and almost broke a record if they would have let him run the last game of the season. He would have been a record holder right now.
Yep.
And led them and ran them to a championship. Only person that was close to him was Derrick Henry last year. So when I'm telling you, like, if the MVP actually mattered, it would be Saquon, right? Josh Allen is going to cook. But I'm telling you right now, Baker Mayfield is cooking right now, bro. He is giving you MVP level talent, comeback wins, everything else. Third down runs. Get off me. Huh? Get off me. I think Baker Mayfield should get it this year. I think he should at least be number one in the odds right now. You know what I'm saying? At least right now.
Yeah, no, Baker should be number one right now.
At least right now. You can have Pat top 5. You can have Josh top 3. Josh is number 2 in the odds. But it should be Baker right now. But, you know, we'll talk about that more on Point A, Point B this weekend, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Now, for the last segment of the day, the one that I feel like we all want to have a conversation about. Stop yawning. Lock in. Lock in. Because this one right here pisses me off. Let me tell you something about this. Let me tell you why the Stefanski thing pisses me off. Right? Stefanski, fired. Get him out of here. It don't matter who you put behind the center. Fired. You got one of the best defenses in the world. Fired. Right? But this is my problem. Y'all ready for this conversation? Mm-hmm. I don't want to get all racial in this piece. Right? But I thought confidence, I thought swagger, I thought all that shit was a problem. But when you got Jackson Dart changing the Giants on swagger alone, high-fiving fucking referees, that's cool. But the reason why we don't want Shador playing in the NFL right now is because he got too much swagger. Because one of his teammates decided to walk behind him carrying a boombox. Because he has confidence as a quarterback. Since when has confidence been an issue? It hasn't been an issue for Brett Favre. It hasn't been an issue for Aaron Rodgers. No matter what he do.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning.
He's not been waiting for.
I call him.
Yeah, Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez.
Oh my God.
Before you take a stab out of that one, let me tell you something.
Oh,
let me tell you before you take
I didn't mean to attack you.
You know what? Mute yourselves. Mute yourselves.
Damn it.
5 seconds. Go to the corner. Hell wrong with y'all, man? The hell is wrong with y'all?
Yo, my fault, gang.
Pharaoh, sometimes I have to give it to you. You're pretty sharp.
My fault. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
5 more seconds.
Yo, listen. I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn, you cutting up.
You know what?
Okay, I get the point.
Oh my God.
Well,
Hey man.
while they're in timeout, yeah, the whole thing looked racial because all these white quarterbacks that have the same swagger and confidence, that's cool for them to have it. But this black quarterback who comes from a lineage of a great football player who's been coached properly, who's been coached up by one of these great quarterbacks, Tom Brady, all of a sudden now, because he has that same confidence and swagger, it's a problem. Not only that, the quarterback that you brought in to be your day one starter, that you were so confident that you put this quarterback at number 3. Let's go even deeper. Another quarterback you brought in,
Boss.
during training camp.
Boss.
Okay, cool.
Let's go even deeper.
You traded his ass before season started, and you had him over Shador.
Wow,
Now the quarterback you had day one starter. Not only do you sit him, you trade him to a division rival. But you thought so much of him that you made him the day one starter over a quarterback who was in the running for the Heisman. Not only should Stefanski get fired, the goddamn GM need to go along with him.
Respectfully though,
that team's a perfect color, brown, because they some shit.
Now hold on now. I will say this: they have a chance right now, right, with their picks to walk away with probably one of a steal when it comes to the draft, right? The defensive lineman, right? They got a linebacker too. Mason Graham. They got a linebacker too, I believe. And then you end up wasting picks on quarterbacks, but you end up getting Shador anyway, right? Shador, as popular as he is, as talented as he is, you could still have him come in and be a big difference maker. But they won't do it because Stefanski don't want to look wrong. Because as soon as Shador Sanders has one good game, you gotta fire Stefanski. You got to fire him. When you got your best player, you hear me? Your best player going and saying, I'm tired of losing the same way every week, brother, you got a damn problem. You got a serious fucking problem, and they won't do anything to change it, and that's what scares me the most.
They're not going. I'm gonna tell you something. Stefanski's gonna be the scapegoat. The reason I'm saying that is this goes higher than Stefanski. This even go higher than the GM. Do we remember what the owner said during the offseason about he had never had any intention on drafting him?
Listen,
did we forget about that?
Listen, so bro's bring up the fact that it's definitely something personal. Did you see the fact that the owner has a video of the owner eyeballing him? But he did something to piss him off. They're paying 8 quarterbacks, only playing 2 of them. Yes, listen, I've seen it all. This, if it's one thing Shador got right now is a damn lawsuit. I don't understand.
Shit. Shador need to get his ass up out of Cleveland.
I'm about to say
the greatest thing you do.
You know what I do? I put them on the worst team. I give them a 4th round pick right now to trade them to the New York Jets. I would take them, and I would play them.
Listen, let me tell you something right now. The Browns, they have a history of it. But let me tell you something right now. The crazy thing about this, right, is that they somehow convinced the best defensive player in the world to stay there after he said he was willing to walk away. And look at what he's staying there for. Myles Garrett was saying at the end of last season, he was willing to walk away. Do you understand me? And look at what he's staying there for.
Look how many dollar signs they had to put in front of him to stay there for that.
Yeah, I'm about to say he got paid crazy.
If I don't care. He would have got paid crazy anywhere. He's been getting paid crazy. Let me tell you something.
I'm in the heartbeat.
Let me tell you something. All Myles Garrett is a person, right, that left the house wearing blue and got into his friend's car, and they took him to a blood neighborhood. They got him fucked up.
Yeah.
They got him fucked up. Convince brother they paying him quarterback money. You stay too. Listen, bro. He would have got paid anywhere. Tell me where he wouldn't have got paid at.
Myles Garrett is the best defensive end the NFL has seen. I don't think I'm reaching with this since Reggie White.
No, since I would like to say since I would say since Von Miller been in rare form.
Well, okay, I get what you're saying. I view Vaughn as a linebacker, but I get what you're saying though. Yeah,
I see him as an end. I see him as an end. But I got, you know what I'm saying, Dwight Freeney.
But I don't think I don't think I'll step out of bounds if I say Reggie White, because he has that kind of effect on the defensive front.
Yeah, you do.
Are we taking the brothers out of this conversation?
What brothers?
I agree. Miles might be the GOAT defensive end. What about the brothers? What about the brothers? The two brothers. There's an older one and it's a younger one, and they both Caucasian, and they some bad motherfuckers. One of them retired. One of them TJ, the other one JJ.
JJ and TJ.
One of them TJ, the other one JJ.
No.
You got him over JJ?
I got Myles Garrett over JJ. I got Myles Garrett over TJ.
Now. That being said,
get real funky? Short of Myles Garrett having a ring, it's the Barry Sanders effect. If Myles Garrett, if Barry Sanders was on any other team, what would we say? If he had a real offensive line, what do people say? It's undisputed greatest of all time. You know it. If Myles Garrett had an actual team built around him to actually help him, not this Cleveland Browns bullshit he's been dealing with his entire career, he would guaranteed be known as the greatest of all time. That man's that dominant. There's no one better.
I don't know, bro. I'm looking all the time.
You can argue a lot of names, but this is again the Barry Sanders effect. You put Myles Garrett on the 49ers defense. You put Myles Garrett with the Ravens defense. You put Myles Garrett with the Bills defense. You put Myles Garrett with that Broncos defense. You put Myles Garrett on a lot of different defenses. It changes the game of what Myles Garrett actually is known for. Ridiculous.
You can get hard on the nipples all you want to. The conversation that we have, we are not about to say thank you, Zara. You can put Myles over JJ if you want to, but it ain't by much. Reggie White, he not better than.
That's what I'm about to say.
Bruce Smith, he not better than. Julius Peppers, he not better than. Julius Peppers, he not better than. Julius Peppers, he not better than. I still got JJ over him. I still got Michael Strahan over him.
Wow.
Jason Taylor, I got over him.
No.
I'm not doing this. We're not disrespecting these men, bro.
Hey, listen.
I'm not disrespecting the gap with the Michael.
No, I'm not disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting any. Okay, see, here's the thing. The way I'm thinking, I'm looking at like projecting to the end of his career. That's where he's going to be. But as of right now, I get what you're saying. I can't argue with that.
Michael Bennett, I ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this ain't what we talking about. We still, at the end of the day, all that talent.
Stefanski needs to get fired.
78?
Today, he can have Ed Too Tall Jones next to this man. At the end of the day, he need to get fired, bro. He need to get fired. It's getting to a point where now it's getting scary because they're reaching the bye week coming up soon, right? And at this point, this will be the greatest time that you could possibly have to bring in Shedeur Sanders, right? That way he can have enough time to be able to prepare for a game. But at the same time, what's happening is that they're not. I sincerely fear they won't even do it then. So if Stefanski ain't fired in 2 weeks, I'm rioting by myself. I might not be here in November because I might get arrested because I'm gonna be out there rioting butt naked by myself. I promise you.
But yeah, you butt naked, I guarantee you by yourself.
Hey.
If you out there rioting butt naked, young, wild, and free, you gonna be by yourself.
All right. Somebody gonna walk with me. Somebody gonna walk with Elias. This has been another amazing show. This has been another amazing show in the locker room. I want to thank everybody who has followed so far. I want to thank Pompey for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. I want to thank Zara and Pompey for being new followers. Also, Mari and Pap Stoner being new followers. I appreciate y'all for all coming through. Make sure y'all return for Point A, Point B, which is going to be Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay? We will be on time. What if he... Is not direct. Is that not to pay him? Not to play him? No, I don't believe so.
It's the owner, bro. It's the owner.
No. He didn't.
Doing too much for this week.
You said what, Brooklyn?
I got a great doing too much for this week.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that shit.
I'm telling you right now. The situation is this, right? That coach should not want Shedeur Sanders. You can tell by the way he's acting when he talks about. He doesn't even say Shedeur Sanders in interviews. He won't even say his name, right? He disrespects him. He writes him off. He wants Gabe. I don't know why he wants Gabe, but he wants Gabe. And you got Gabe saying things like some of us are competitors, other ones are entertainers. I'm not pausing. He wants them bad. He like that soft hair. He wants them bad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, no. Now I'm going too far. It's been
a wonderful show, y'all.
It's been a wonderful show. Here in the locker room.
It ended already.
Thank you so much for being with us. You can join us next Wednesday at 6 p.m. for the locker room. We're trying to have more episodes happen during the week. Even if I have to do solo ones, I will do that. But we do have these guys and a few other people coming for Point A, Point B on Saturday at 2 p.m. Make sure you are here. Make sure you subscribe to the Shadow Network. Also, for Point A, Point B, you will see certain segments like the Starting Five, where we get you our top 5 lists. Draft Day, where we draft our best players for each position, making our teams for the week. Essentially, it's like fantasy football. Gabe is a rookie. You can call him what you want to. Fancy calls him daddy. And also, you can also see on that show, Doing Too Much, which is our most popular segment where we give you our hot takes, and also you can give us your hot takes by leaving them in the comments. We'll put them on the show and react to them on the show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because if you do, we do have a tag in method. We will send you our Discord and give you a link where you can be able to join the show and debate our boy Brooklyn or Pharaoh, as they have the debate day. I call it fight night, but it's debate club essentially, where they actually debate for pointed wins and losses, all right, to see who is the best debater, the master debater on the show.
That'd be Brooklyn.
Yeah, that'd be Brooklyn right now. Brooklyn right hand, strong as hell. I want to thank everybody for being here with us. Thank you so much. And this has been. First of all, do y'all want to say something before we leave? Pharaoh, Brooklyn, y'all good?
Please come to Point A, Point B. If you want to call in, come join us, and you can actually take on the best, the champion, the one who is undefeated. Me.
Krispy Kreme is fucking self. Pharaoh?
God bless you. Good night.
Absolutely. Y'all have an amazing night, man. Point A, the locker room, man. The locker room. Dear God, Brooklyn. you can touch me in the morning and come to the boy.
That shit. Now we
Georgie.
Yo.
Why y'all so mad? Why you got
I don't know why he be freaky like this, but this is the way to go out.
Trying to get my bros going to jam.
No, he's a, but Brooklyn's a deviant, bro. Alright? Brooklyn's a deviant.
I'm honest about it.
Yeah, nah, bro, you really, something wrong with you.
Wait, y'all never get percolated?
You know what's up with bro?
I'm just saying, bro, it's a whole lot of Caribbean food in your house. Jerk chicken. A whole lot of jerk chicken in your house.
A lot of jack chicken, man.
It's kind of great. It's to the point where it's not the pace.
Got a refrigerator full of drink.